What's up? How are you, man?
Good, you?
Good. So what you got in this bad boy?
Hey, hell yeah!
What you got in this bad boy?
Hold on, let's rip a brain out from.
Oh, I think it just slipped off.
Yeah, it's all good. I'll throw it back on. Hell yeah.
So you guys are just cruising around or what?
Yeah, we're coming back from the dealer right now.
What dealer?
We're right here on Welds in Central.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just trying to find a new truck and shit because homie blew up his motor.
Yeah. Oh no.
Blew my third piston.
Oh no. These things are pretty cool.
12 cc's.
Did you guys make them yourselves?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
We kind of like the guy who I had gotten mine from. His was the Shimano 7-speed fucking mountain bike for a throttle.
Okay.
So I got a new grip and a twist throttle. Redid all the.
Oh wow, you did. That's a Harbor Freight engine right there.
Yeah.
Dang.
Harbor Freight boys.
Harbor Freight boys.
Fuck it. How to burrow for Ryan, dude.
That's right, dude.
Yeah, you already know.
You guys watch the channel?
Yeah.
Sick,
Hell
dude. Yeah. Sick. Well, I appreciate you guys coming by and burning some. I wasn't expecting that.
Burn it for us, we burn it for you.
Right on, dude.
Hell yeah.
Right on. You guys have drift cars too?
I got an 85 Celica.
There you go. That does some burnies.
Hell yeah.
Trying to find a SC3.
SC300? Those are pretty cheap, man. Those are pretty easy to find too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys ever need anything, just let me know.
Hell yeah, bro. I'll hit you up.
All right, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, linked up now.
Yeah, that's right. Shoots, dude. Are you coming over here or what? You got some really cool stuff in here, man. I appreciate all the.
No problem.
That's so crazy. Just make it all out of cardboard in a little template.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The templates are a lot cheaper than hooking up the aluminum.
Is that any special type of cardboard, or like is it made specifically for what you're doing, or?
It's actually what the upholstery shops use to build consoles and
Okay.
You know, they use it for tricky like corners and like headliner and stuff like that. They'll use this. They'll glue a bunch of them together so it's really stiff.
Okay.
You know, door panels sometimes
To give it that rigidity of the form that it needs to take place.
Yeah, they can form it. You know,
Right.
and cut it and form it. So that's what they use.
It's not just like a box you get at like U-Haul
No,
or
no,
something.
no,
you
no,
know,
no.
that's a little too thick and not as pliable.
There is a proper name for it, but I can't remember what it is. But you know, it's just I go to there's a store down the street here, or I go and get it. And, you know, come back with a dozen of them and cut them up. Okay, what do I want to do here? This needs to be straighter. But this is now give me my general purpose. Okay. So we got that. And we're good. Okay. Okay, that's what the piece is going to look like. When we're done.
Nice.
Right now, trim this back some more.
How long have you been fabricating for?
Since high school.
Wow.
I guess, you know.
It's like 5 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Give or take. Give or take. Yeah. Yes. My uncles always had race cars and stuff, so then I started doing it too, you know.
Just fell into it?
Yeah. Actually,
like it's no big deal.
I went to automotive design school
Okay.
in Detroit, and that's where I learned a lot about design. But I had a friend that worked for a company called Logan Stamping,
Okay.
and actually, it was a race car place.
Nice. What kind of cars did you guys build?
They built. I didn't work there. I just hung out there.
Okay.
It was where they built funny cars and dragsters.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So, yeah, you know, you learn a lot through osmosis too, you know, and talking to the guys that work there, and I just started doing it, you know. I had my basic stuff from the school, and learn how to take weld at school, and you know, learn how to use a mill and a lathe and stuff like that. And you just start doing it. I started when I moved to California. I got involved with a painter that used to paint a lot of the big name race cars, and then they'd come in and they'd be all beat up, you know, or something like that, and then he found out that I could work with aluminum and fiberglass, and so we started doing that, and then we got so busy, he made me get my own shop because we just didn't have enough room in his shop, and I was getting dust in his and all his paint and lettering and stuff, and he says, no, this isn't working. So I got a shop across the street from him, and then it got to be where the racers just dropped the car off. You know, once the chassis was done, they just
It was like an easy one-two stop shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't have to worry about anything. You know, it got it done. Then I had a little Toyota flatbed pickup, and if we didn't get it all done in time for the Winter Nationals, we'd go pick it up. They would come and pick their car up, take it out there, get it teched, and then we'd go pick the body up, bring it back, and then him and all these guys would finish lettering, because they didn't use wraps back then.
Right.
Everything was all hand lettered. All the decals and everything, names and everything were all hand lettered. Headlights, taillights.
Wow.
Rear.
So no vinyl back then. No plotters. No nothing. Everybody had to be a skillful. So you would do all that then?
Not me. But they did. I did all this other stuff, getting it ready, mounting the bodies, doing all the interior tin work, fixing the chassis if I had to. You know, that was it. You know?
Right. That's so crazy though that you would have to paint everything. So really, it was like a skillful trade back then.
Oh yeah.
So you know, like now, like we're spoiled.
Right.
Obviously, you have nice paintwork.
Yeah.
But all of the fine detail, I couldn't even imagine doing every single sponsor sticker on my car hand lettered.
Hand lettered.
Yeah.
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 I mean, they would get the stickers, but then they, you know, either blow them up, shrink them down, whatever they had to do to get them to fit along the bottom of the car or wherever, you know. They didn't just stick them on there.
Right.
It was, you know, it was pretty fun. It
sounds very creative.
It was grueling at times because we had to make sure that we got all the cars ready for the Winter Nationals, which was the first race of the year.
So say like on an average, you know, a lot of people think that like cars like mine are like really high horsepower. And 800 horsepower is a lot of horsepower.
Yeah.
But say something like this. Like these drag cars, like usually what you would primarily work on. What is like average horsepower number?
Well, his is that one there is a drag car. mine's a street car.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like primary cars like this that you build.
Well, anywhere from 800 to 1500 horsepower. Small block Chevys, or naturally aspirated. They're not no nitrous.
Right. Or forced induction or anything like that.
Well, yeah, I use Pro Chargers.
Okay, Pro Charger. Okay, yeah. So kind of similar then.
Similar to a turbo, but
I'm saying like horsepower wise.
Yeah. On the average, yeah.
And then like how much? What kind of car is this here? Is this a Mercury?
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the 51 Merc.
Okay.
Yeah.
And say like how much, if it was finished, how much power would it make, and how much does it weigh?
It weighs about 3,800 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And it has 365 horsepower. That's all it has.
Not exactly what I was expecting, but
no. It's just as I'm telling you, it's
a street car.
Yeah, it's a 454. It's just a 454 stock, basically stock Corvette motor.
Okay.
Out of a 70s Corvette.
This is a crazy street car because it's all tubbed in the back. Yeah. It's got a big tire on the back.
Oh yeah.
This thing is so cool though.
Yeah.
Man.
It's got 32 gallon force element.
And you did all the work yourself?
Yeah.
All the sheet metal?
Everything.
Man.
Yeah. And these come off.
Okay.
Because you have to take them off to get the tires off.
Okay. Man.
Yeah.
How long you been working on this car?
I tore it apart in '93.
Okay.
And just little by little,
Take your time with it.
Through a couple of divorces and and all that shit. So.
I really like the truck. I like Sherman's truck.
Yeah.
Now that's got a big motor in it, right?
Yeah, it's pushing 600, maybe 700 horsepower.
And it's like some crazy big log, right? It's like a 568, something like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It runs on 91 pump gas with a little bit of half gas added for a little extra.
Right.
Yeah. 400 turbo.
A nice little street cruiser.
Yeah, 3-inch exhaust all the way out the back. It's got Camaro clip on the front, disc brakes.
Nice. Nice. I love the lettering on the back. It says bad.
Oh.
Isn't it right here? I thought, oh, it's right. Oh, on the back window.
Oh.
Born again and delivered. I like that. And I love the lettering, the leafing right here on the Chevy.
Oh.
I love that.
Yeah, I forget the guy's name that came down and did that.
Super nice. See, I'm really partial to hot rods because my dad was a big hot rod guy.
Was he really?
Yeah, he's a big hot rod guy. Had Camaros, Corvettes, Trans Ams, and
yeah.
He grew up around here too in the '70s. What you did is street racing.
Oh yeah.
All around the area. That was what you did. And I know it was huge, especially in this area, even up to the early 2000s.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Until they really started cracking down, taking
right.
people's cars, putting people in jail just for even standing around. So that was actually before my time. I was always scared to go because at the time I was like a 16-year-old kid.
Oh, they'd lock you up.
Exactly, just for standing around.
Yeah,
so
they give you a ticket for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's when drifting started becoming more popular. That's what we were starting to do because we would even go on off of Etowanda, Wineville, stuff like that.
Oh,
we would be drifting there in the industrial complexes, and the cops would even watch us because we weren't racing.
Oh, okay.
They were like, "Oh, these kids are just having fun."
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was like a positive thing.
Right.
And it's even got wood here in the bed. I almost don't want to put anything in here.
Well, neither does he.
You don't take this to Home Depot.
No. This is just stainless steel strips, and then I welded stainless steel bolts. flathead bolts to the bottom of it, so it just bolts on from the bottom.
Nice. 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 And you guys do awesome work here. I know you do. I know. I'm distracting you. That is fancy. Bend that all with your 2 hands, huh?
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. That's it. You got it. So there goes there, see?
Yeah, I see that. You got your little pieces. That's awesome.
Oh, actually, that goes there. It's not in position, but you get the drift, right?
Yeah. Wow, that looks awesome. That looks awesome. That looks awesome. Thank you, Jerry.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
This is the front piece, yeah, where the
Charge pipe goes into?
yeah.
Wicked. Wicked. So right now Sergio's cutting out the old firewall, and we're going to design a new one. We're going to cut this top deck plate out, and we're going to make another firewall, like a small enclosure. We'll be able to mount our expansion tank and be able to fit the radiator in there exactly where we want it. So again, steady pace. Things coming around great. Guys from Haltech are coming on Sunday. Finish wiring up the car. Then hopefully we'll have this thing fired up, and once it's fired up, then we'll disassemble the car and get it over to Jose for paint. Got the intercooler in. Jerry did a great job of welding this thing up. Unfortunately, the boys had to do some modifications to the front to take into consideration for the size of the intercooler. So everything looked good on that. There's this guy right here. Feeling good today? Yeah. Good, man, good. When are you gonna get ready to tell these people how you do your magic?
2018, March 2018.
March 2018?
Hopefully in the next week or two.
Yeah, yeah. I know you guys have had a lot of questions about our setup. I know Andrew's down to divulge some information, but obviously some information's top secret, right?
Yeah.
Top secret.
All WD-40.
All right, guys, we're gonna get to work. Like a glove. Like a glove.
Like a condom.
something I want to mention to you guys, I guess I could talk about a little bit, is, let me put this on real quick. Something I want to talk to you guys a little bit is overall in doing business in this industry, in being successful. And it's not just, I guess I don't want to just necessarily say it's particular just with this industry, it's just business in general. You need to align yourself with people that respect what you do and you respect what they do. You know, it's, you know, brand loyalty on both ends of the spectrum is just, that's just the key to success. If everybody's happy and everyone feels that they're getting their worth, then there's no issue. You know, you can go years and years with, you know, maintaining these relationships, you know, and the ultimate goal is, you know, you need support and they need support too. So it's a two-way street, you know, and not only do you become business partners with these people, you know, they wind up becoming your friends too. So I think it's, you know, everybody, I feel like a lot of people when they feel like sponsors, it's like, oh, you know, like I'll just throw a sticker on my car and you need to give me free stuff or monetary or whatnot, but there's a lot more to it, you know. I think it's, a way to go about it is, you know, you got to really look at a company and see with what your brand can do to help them and how they can help you. So as long as there's a mutual understanding and, you know, don't ever over promise and under deliver. It's always better to under promise and over deliver, you know. I think that's a really important way to go about it. You know, I've had the same partners, a lot of the same partners on my cars for years now, for years and years, and both big and small. So, you know, you can't do this by yourself. Even if you have, you know, astronomical amounts of income, of funding, you still need good people on your side, you know, and sometimes money just can't buy that. I mean, it can, but you know, and I'll just speak from my position. You know, I couldn't do this without the support of my close friends and from local small businesses. So just a little food for thought. I haven't really gotten down to talking about a lot of the ways of how I'm able to conduct my business and being able to maintain a program. So I think that's something I need to touch in a little bit more for the future. So, I mean, on that note, why don't you guys comment below and let me know what you guys really want me to talk about. I mean, it could be with overall car setup. It could be with how, you know, how to go about sponsorships, maintaining those relationships. I'm down and open to share my information with you guys. So just let me know what you guys want to learn more about. Comment below.